All right. Good morning and welcome. We are going to be talking today about the SouthShore Chamber membership, and we're going to orient everybody on what's going on with your memberships and the beautiful benefits that you have available to you. Anna Faye is going to be our presenter today, and she will take it away.
Thank you, Yesenia. Am I muted? No, I'm not. Perfect. Thank you, Yesenia. I appreciate you hosting the networking group as usual. It's an honor to present. I am going to give you the nuts and bolts of the SouthShore Chamber. Last year, I did kind of an overview of the chamber and how chambers work in general. And this one is more about us. We are a nonprofit member organization. We are not a government organization. We get that a lot. People are like, are you part of the city? Are you part of the county? How does that work? We have relationships with people in the county, but we don't necessarily, we're not part of the county. We don't get a paycheck or anything from the county. We work closely with the county to get things done for our members, but we are not a government organization. So the way the SouthShore Chamber came about was Ruskin and Apollo Beach merged in 2011. And that's how we became SouthShore. But not only are we representing Ruskin and Apollo Beach, we represent Gibsonton, South Riverview, Apollo Beach, Ruskin, Waimama, Sun City Center. So all 6 communities, and we venture out a little bit further than that, but that is our core that we help with. We are governed by an elected volunteer board of directors. These are all business members, some retirees who are still community leaders, still active. And these are not all of our chamber members. Some of them aren't in this picture, but we have 12. And they're all invested in the community, and they come from different backgrounds and different businesses. So there's a wealth of knowledge guiding the direction of the chamber, along with Melanie's vision. Melanie is the director. I'm her executive assistant, or the chamber's executive assistant. And between the two of us, that's how we get it done. So this is our information. It'll be at the end of the screen if anybody else needs it, but you can email me or her, and we'll answer questions. We'll schedule one-on-ones. We'll help you schedule events or anything like that. So this is another partner. So the gentleman holding the manatee, that's Morgan the manatee. He is Navin. The gentleman next to him, that was Sean. These are SBDC consultants. SBDC is Small Business Development Center. They work with Hillsborough County. They are based out of the Entrepreneur Collaborative Center, which is in Ybor. They are here to help entrepreneurs. It could be an emerging business, a business that's already established that wants to know, how do I get certified? How do I get a minority certification or a women's certification? How do I bid on county contracts? And these guys will help you navigate those waters to get you where you want to be, get your business where you want to be. They put resources like, oh, can I put this kind of establishment here? What about the zoning? They'll put you on the right track to find those things. So they are actually have a standing appointment on Wednesdays here at the chamber. They prefer that you make an appointment ahead of time, but you could always walk in and see Navin hanging out. We also do workshops with them. Typically in the past, before COVID, we would have them at like the local libraries and other establishments, but they have been all on Zoom. So you can register, let me know that you want to attend a workshop, or register with the ECC, Entrepreneurial Collaborative Center. They have a calendar of all kinds of workshops throughout the county, not just the ones that we have here. but we're happy to help you with those resources as well. And Navin loves to talk to people. I think like he's got some kind of quota. So don't feel like you're disturbing him. Please call him. He's a wealth of knowledge. He's well-traveled. He's just got so much knowledge to help you get your wheels turning about how you want your business to go and where you want it, how you want to get there. And he's really, really good to talk to. Even, as I said, even if you're established, he's a good person to talk to. Benefits, connections, information, and exposure. This is, I like this picture. We're in a local cafe, the Daily Grind, and just one of our local meetings that we just started up again recently, like towards the end of last year and this year for sure. So obviously we're still doing one virtual meeting, this one. We do a couple Zoom ones still for some committees, but they're all coming offline and heading to in-person events. So this is a little bit wordy, but this is the heart of what I want to share with you. So the connections, information, exposure. So your connections, we've got local representatives that are part of the chamber, people who are, we tried to be fair and be, let all politicians enter, anybody who wants to, people who are running for county commissioner, people who are running for their CDD board, their HOA boards, they've been a part of it. Business leaders obviously are part of the chamber, educational leaders, community leaders, people who are bringing nonprofit organizations into the area, people who are striving to help those in need in our area. So all kinds of leaders, really dynamic people who care about what's going on in the community, in the nation, in the region, everywhere. You can find them at the chamber. And so we like to help you connect with these people and like let you explore your passions or share your passions, and maybe we can help you or they can help you. You get those connections through obviously networking, but events that we have and our committees. For information, resources on business and community and programs, that is the workshops that we do, the classes like this, where I'm trying to show you how to use your benefits. We have in-person classes, online classes, workshops. We also shoot emails a lot, and I'm going to use the pandemic as another example. And during the pandemic, people were not always applying for loans and grants that they could have, that they were eligible for. And through emails and personal phone calls, we were able to help 45 our businesses get between $10,000 and $40,000. And that really helped them stay afloat and get to the next hump and help their business stay open. And we were happy to be able to do that. So it's a lot of personal contact, emails, and workshops. So there's plenty of information. And if we don't have it, we know how to get you to the right people. And of course, exposure, networking, and visibility. We have online and offline ways to do that. And I'll explain that in the next couple of things. So events. We have annual events, monthly events, and other events. Our annual events, we have a banquet like most chambers do. Death by Chocolate is a swanky wine and chocolate pairing that we have that benefits our committees. Our South Shore's Best Fest is a new event that will be held in Waimama, and it should be a good one. It's going to have a combination of different festivals, the best festivals. Excuse me. What we're going to combine and show out at the Best Fest, and that'll be in November. And we do a 9/11 Drive to Remember, which honors the memories of what happened on 9/11. And Trick or Treat Time is our annual golf tournament. It's a fun Halloween tournament where we dress up and golf. Our monthly events, we have chamber coffees, we have chamber luncheons, and we have happy hours. So we have a standing coffee at the first Wednesday of every month, and usually the last Wednesday of every month is our luncheon. And then we have happy hours sprinkled throughout the month. But we'll do coffees off times. People love to come to coffees. It's something simple, first thing in the morning. If you'd like to host a coffee, it's really easy to do. It's easy to host a luncheon. Just let us know, and we'll let you speak to whoever is whoever's attending. We'll let you have the floor for a while, and the happy hours tend to just show up and let you talk. But we will gather people to let you have the floor, but we will show that you've sponsored it. We'll do ribbon cuttings. Ribbon cuttings, you can have a ribbon cutting for brand new business, an anniversary, maybe you open a brick and mortar, maybe you have new management, maybe you have new employee, maybe you have new decorations. You can have a ribbon cutting for whatever you want. And if you don't have a brick and mortar, you can have a ribbon cutting here at the chamber. We're happy to welcome you. We had one yesterday. We had a great gathering in the morning. We had a few donuts and muffins, and people stood around and talked and exchanged business cards and scheduled one-on-ones. And that's what it's all about, learning about each other's businesses and supporting each other. So ribbon cuttings are not just for brick and mortars, they're for everybody. Tour to South Shore is a fun event that we have. It's basically an adult field trip. You get on a bus with about 15 to 20 people, and we visit area businesses, and we get to see behind the curtain, to see how your business operates, what your business has to offer. Maybe I've never been into C&S fasteners and seen what's in the back, or maybe I've never been to Amazon. We got to go see what goes on in Amazon. Different businesses, we get to see and hear more about what you do, what you offer, and how I can participate and support your business. So those are really fun, and you get to know the people on the bus. Everybody has a good time. You get a lot of swag. I love swag bags, so those are fun. You get lunch, and of course, if you're hosting or if you're a stop, you get to spread the word and show people what you got. In community events, we'll participate. An example is Enterprising Latinas. They had an event where they were celebrating Black History Month, and we were able to support that and help. So we have a lot of events that we do, and a lot of community events to participate in. These were some of the events that I was talking about, celebrations, the chamber sponsored, that's the tour bus that's in the middle here, and committees, that was our homeless outreach committee. So just a couple pictures on how we get that done. Committees, so we have 3 strong committees. We have an educational partnership committee, the military affairs committee, and a homeless outreach committee, which we call HOS. Just for short, and we put that on flyers a lot. So if you see HOS, that's our homeless outreach. You see Melanie at the top. We've started a chain. We do, on the homeless outreach, we serve some of the homeless. Will actually start getting a caravan and go to some of the areas that we know that people are staying, and we'll get them a hot meal and maybe some basic necessities, and we try to get them to resources to get them off the streets. For the military affairs, we try to show veterans and veteran spouses, families, first responders, that there's resources here. There's actually a big military community here, and we try to show people that you're not alone, and there are people willing to hire you, willing to support you, willing to support your family. And we do that through different functions that we had. We had a big barbecue. We do a float. We do for Veterans Day. That was the picture down there is a float that we did last year that we won for the VFW float. We also do, what are some other military things? We do a lot of gatherings, a lot of finding resources to help people. For some reason, some veterans don't know that they're available. And there's so many organizations down here that support the military, especially we have our big base, McDill, but we have a lot of retirees, a lot of Guards members, Coast members, Coast Guard members, and as I said, first responders and their families, they're all welcome. And if anybody needs resources, we are happy to help. And the Educational Partnership Committee, that is a committee full of teachers, retired teachers, and just people who are interested in the education system. We fulfill teacher requests, and recently we have done this this project called Operation Impact, where we took 2 schools and we really doubled down on them and said, what do you need from us? So we've redone their break rooms because teacher morale has been down. We are doing like a kids incentive, so a game room, kind of like we donated some games, mostly like decorations, furniture, and mostly manpower, like painting, trying to get the place to look better, feel, so it has a better feeling, a better vibe that the teachers and the students would both enjoy. So those 2 things, filling with teacher request and Operation Impact, are what the education committee is really focused on. And anybody in any of our local schools can do a teacher request. It doesn't have to be an actual teacher. It can be like, we have counselors, we have other people that have requested items. Everything is voted on by the committee, and if we have the money, we try to fulfill it. One great example was a special needs class. I think it's called ESE, but they wanted puppets, and they felt like the puppets would help the kids communicate better and feel more comfortable because they were using the puppet instead of themselves. And we were able to get a full class of puppets that look like the students, and the pictures and the videos are incredible. It's just little things like that that people will ask us for, and we're glad to put people together to make it happen. So our committees are really strong. We've got great people on our committees, and that's why being on a committee would really help you meet some of these great people. Visibility, online and offline. So online, of course, you have your directory and the landing page through the chamber website. And what I've learned about the chamber websites, and not just ours, chamber websites in general, Google loves them, and they tend to be high ranking. And I've seen, some where the chamber website is above your actual website. Now, how you get those flipped, talk to Yeseni. But typically, we are one of the first in the search results. When I look up different companies, we are the top ones. And I've found that to be true, like all over the country, or like all over the place, that chamber websites rank high. So being on a directory, you get you'll get those advantages, a landing page, you get your member portal, which I'll show you in a bit, and a social media post and shares. Of course, we have a large Facebook following. We have several pages, but our main page is followed by thousands of people. We'll post your content, we'll share your content. We have a YouTube page where this presentation will be available, and other presentations are available, and chamber chats and different things where you can meet different community members. Of course, it's not the same as meeting them online, but it gives you a good feel for what our chamber is like and what our members are like. Offline, the chamber office, of course, you can bring cards, brochures, people bring flyers for their events, people bring flyers just for their business. So you can have those, we'll display those. Not only will we post those for you, but we'll display those here in the office. An example of that is Relay for Life. They brought their packages, they have folders and full ways for people to donate and get a team going. We have stuff like that here at the chamber. So you could say, we can stop by the chamber and grab a packet and be on your way. We also have, I am grabbing our SouthShore Life magazine. It's a beautiful glossy cover. This is like our directory, and it also tells a little bit of the history of the 6 communities that we serve. And your information, if you're part of the chamber, is in the back. So people will see that. People love this magazine. People have come in to get multiple, residents have come in to get multiple magazines. Businesses hand them out. They're great on your coffee table, and all the little stories in here we'll put together with care and consideration. So it's a really good read. And it's also available online. So visit our chamber website. If you don't have one of these, you can visit our chamber office to pick up some actual print ones. They're really substantial, and they're good to hand out to people. We like to give them to new residents and old residents, but like definitely when you're welcoming somebody, a lot of realtors like to get a bunch of these and put packages together and, oh, welcome to your new house, and they'll hand something like this out. So and we have maps and different things and different brochures at the office. So people do come in here frequently, and they'll see your cards, and you'll see the directory, and you'll be in the back, and the whole thing comes together. Offline events, of course, we have the small and large events, which I've told you about, the annual events, the monthly events, and offline are also our committees. The last committee that was doing Zoom was the Educational Partnership Committee, and the last meeting was in person. So that has moved offline. Let's see. And community benefit, we are an economic catalyst. We're a convener of civic leaders and a community champion. So we like to have things like the Best Fest to bring people out. We bring thousands of people out during the weekend. And when we used to have a seafood fest before 2020, that would bring people out. All of these big events bring people out, bring money into the community. People will come and visit. People will notice your business. So it's good for us. It's good for the business. It's good for the community. It's fun to do. Convener of civic leaders. We like to bring people together to get stuff done, to get projects done, to make change, and bring awareness to certain issues that plague our community. And community champions, because we're always advocating for our community. And we think SouthShore is an awesome place to be. It's a good place to live and grow your business here. So with that, there's our information again. I'm Anna Faye Coburn. I'm the executive assistant. You can find me at accounts with S at SouthShoreChamberOfCommerce.org. It's the whole thing. Sorry about that, folks, but that's how you can reach me. And I do want to show my portal. I promised that I would do that. So if I'm going to be getting into, well, is my screen sharing paused? Resume share. Oh, let's share screen again. Okay, can we see that, Yesenia? Good?
Yeah, you can see the page. Thank you.
Okay, it's the home screen of this is our SouthShoreChamberOfCommerce.org website. And if I am a new member, which I made myself a membership, and my company is called Titanic, and we're a restaurant, but you'll recognize the logos and stuff. So if I'm a new member, I'm going to go to member login, and I'm going to put my username, which is my accounts at SouthShoreChamberOfCommerce.org. And I'll put my password in. And if you don't have your password, please email me. I can send you a new one. So I'll log in here, and here's my welcome message. this is what my portal looks like. I have an account balance. I can pay right here. I can go here and make a payment, make additional payments. So if you have dues and stuff, you can check it here. I also have, it can tell me how updated my profile is, upcoming events, Yeseni, different messages, and you can make changes to your portal. So what my web page looks like. This is my Titanic web page. I've added a header. I've added my logo. You can visit my website, request information. This is my website here. I put your text here because you can put whatever you want there. You could put your chamber name. You could say, click me or click here, or however you want to do it. This is our Facebook page. Takes me right to the South Shore Chamber of Commerce website. Yours will do that too. Hours, you put your hours on there, highlights. You can put bulleted information, and I'm going to show you where to put all of this in. Sample description, you have over 1,000 characters. You'll see that. Media, map. You can put your driving directions in there. I said from point A to point B, but you can put specific information in there and say, you know, take Shell Point Road, go past this. You can put whatever you want in there.
This is great, Anna Faye.
Thank you. Let's see. How do I get to? How do I move this doc? Okay, there we go. So back to my portal. My company information, I can put my stuff here. Some people will get their emails confused. This email that says on the company information, that is what everybody is going to see. That's on the public part. If you want to put your personal emails, you can put it down here. You can tell me to change it if it's a little confusing, but if you put something up here in this company email, it's gonna display to the public. Let's see. Website information. This is what everybody sees, and that is populated from your company information. That's why you can't click on anything here because it's all from your company information. Your website, your text here. Remember, I said you could put whatever you want. Click here, like me. My company name. Here's where I put my Facebook. I put the little check mark to make sure that you can display it, and I can always preview my web page or my landing page. Let's see, web description. See, over 1,500 characters remaining. The meta description, it kind of does it for you based on what you've put in there. Sample summary. You could, I say a Thai restaurant is what I would put. Hours of operation, however you want to put it. This is where you put all your things in. This is my bulleted text that you saw in the highlights. And keywords, I just put the 6 communities that we serve. Not only could you put the communities that you serve, you could put Hillsborough County, you could put restaurant, you could put Thai food, you could put fast food, you could put, I mean, you can populate as much as you want. And then when somebody puts into the search one of those keywords, you'll pop up as one of the results. Here's my category. I'm a restaurant. Additional, I didn't need an additional secondary email, but you can. And my logos. Member header page. You saw on mine how this was my header. My member logo. My search result logo. So when people go to restaurants, so if I say here, I want to go to business directory and I'm going to go to restaurants. Titanic, my sample summary and my logo is right there. And that's what people will see in the search results. And I can make changes and do that. My photos, I can add photos. I can manage my gallery here. I can take photos out. Position 1, position 2, I can make captions. You know, Haas. I could put toward South Shore. So gallery change detected, save successful. Videos, I happen to choose my previous presentation, why I choose the chamber, YouTube link, the map pin information, all of that is here under this company drop down. You can use Google Maps, you can use none. You could upload an image instead of that. Maybe you want an image of your company, the outdoor of your building. If you have a brick and mortar, you say, I want you to see what you can put in my address. I want you to see what my storefront looks like. You can change it up however you want. And the membership badge, this is for you to put on your website if you would like. You know, sometimes on the bottom you like proudly sponsored or proud member of, and you know, you can list all the organizations, and we could be one of them. So there's lots of stuff on your member portal to do and see and get done. And if you need help, I'm glad to help you. I'm glad to update any of your information and assist you with making your website look good. Because like I said, you will rank high through the membership directory in the landing page of the chamber, just because we are the chamber. So
thank you for that beautiful, beautiful presentation and a walkthrough of the portal. I think that's very helpful for everyone. They forget they probably have access to that. And you're right, the SEO of your website is amazing because a lot of people visit it. And then a lot of people have their names on there. We're at time, but I wanted to make sure that everyone does contact you if they have questions regarding anything. There are so many beautiful members that, you know, if you have a question or you need something from someone, they're always open. I know I'm always open for questions or anything. So please, 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 please connect with Anna Faye and connect with Melanie and become part of this community. So we will have this recorded. I will send the recording to Anna Faye, and we'll have this ready for everyone. So with that, I would love to sign off. Anna Faye, do you want to say anything else before we close?
No, thank you for hosting the online networking. It's always a pleasure. I love hearing from everybody, and thank you for letting me present and show what the chamber has.
Absolutely. And if anyone wants to present, absolutely get scheduled. We'll have a wonderful presentation recorded and put onto the chamber's social media page as well, and share amongst all of us. Anna Faye, you have a beautiful day. Thank you.
Thank you.